Hi, it's Kylie. You know, you might be feeling really small today, or you might be feeling really big. Either way, when we're together and we express ourselves through art, it's powerful. So what do you say? Will you join me? You will? Awesome. You know, it's gonna be okay. We're gonna make it. Come on. Hi friends, thanks for being here with me today. I'm really excited because today there's something in our maker box. This is a mysterious box and it has something in there. When we open it up, we'll have new ideas and new questions and new inspiration for our art together. Are you ready to see what's inside? Me too. Oh, it's a mask. Do you have one of these? This mask is made out of something that feels like paper, and it's to keep us healthy. There's more in here. Oh, it's another mask. This one is made out of a paper plate, and I think it's a disguise. Oh, this is a toy, but you could also use it as a mask. Has lots of shapes on it. Oh, this one's very funny. It's a bread mask. This would be great if you were also hungry. Oh, and I love this one. It's a leaf mask. Cool. Masks are made out of lots of different things for lots of different reasons. For example, which one of the masks that were in the maker box would be best if I wanted to blend into this tree? Would it be this one? Doesn't work? How about this one? The mask made out of a toy? Too yellow? All right. Can you even see me? You're right. The leaf mask works best when I want to blend in with leaves. I love masks. Hey, I have an idea. Do you want to make a mask with me? You do? All right, to the studio. We are going to make a mask together. A mask that fits right to my face that helps me look like something else, a disguise. What do you think the mask should look like? Maybe an animal? What's your favorite animal? I like dogs. I like turtles a lot. I like cats. Do you want to help me make a cat mask? Let's do it. Today, we're going to use something called plaster cloth to make a mask together. This comes in a big long roll with plaster in the fabric. It kind of looks like something called gauze. When the plaster is dry, it's not sticky or anything. It just feels like kind of crunchy paper. But when the plaster gets wet, it turns sticky. And when it hardens again, it stays in whatever shape it was when you first put it on your form. Because we're going to be making a mask for my face, guess what our form is going to be for this mask sculpture today? That's right, my face. The first thing we need to do is to cut this into smaller strips. I'm going to cut it in strips that are about 1 inch wide. All of our strips are cut. The next thing that I need to do is make sure that all of my hair is away from my face. I don't want the plaster to harden in my hair and then pull my hair out. That would hurt. The other thing I'm gonna do so that it doesn't hurt to take the mask off is to put Vaseline on my face, all of the places that the mask is gonna go. If you are making this project wherever you are, you probably want an adult to help you with all of the next steps. Let's do it. Okay, this is Vaseline. It doesn't smell very much, but look at it. It's really shiny. It feels really slippery. And that's the whole point. I'm gonna make my face really slippery so that when I put the mask plaster on my face, it can easily come off. Ready? Ooh! It feels slippery. All right, I have my face all shiny and slippery. Are you ready for the next step?
This is a piece of the plaster cast, and I'm gonna dip it in water. When I dip it in the water, it gets kind of creamy and soft. Then I can put it right on my face. When I smooth it down, you see that the holes in the plaster start to go away. They start to get filled in with the creamy plaster, which once it's wet, it's not crunchy anymore. It's nice and smooth. Cool, huh? All right, let's keep going. Do I look like a cat yet? Now it looks a little bit like a superhero mask. If you were a superhero, what would your magical power be? It's coming together. We want to get about 3 coats of plaster on our mask before we are done. Right now, I'm trying to get this mask symmetrical, which means it's the same on each side. Like 1 eye on this side, 1 eye on this side, 1 ear on this side, 1 ear on this side. And so it looks kind of the same on both sides. It doesn't need to be perfect. We're getting very close. The base of my mask is definitely done. It's drying on my face, so I'm trying to keep my face very still. The next thing I'm gonna do is add a little bit more plaster to make my cat. What do cats have that I don't have on the top of my head? Pointy ears. Let's do it. Got some ears. I'm gonna work on my nose. What do you think? I think it's gonna look really cool, especially when we get to paint it. So now I just need to wait for it to dry a little bit before I take it off of my face. And then when I take it off, I'll let it dry all the way and we'll come back to my studio to make it look like a really cool cat.
Meow.
Meow.
Hey, our mask is dry. It's time to paint it. Masks are so cool because we get to make a lot of decisions about how we want to look when we wear it. If you were going to paint this mask, what would you paint it to look like? That's a great idea! I think I'll paint it to look like my favorite colors and my favorite shapes. What's your favorite color? Mine is yellow. And my favorite shape, I think, I like all the shapes, but I really like circles. What's your favorite shape? Awesome. So I decided that I'm gonna paint my mask yellow with some circles on it. Let's do it. First, I have to put the paint on my palette. Yellow. I'll get some black. And then I already have some white on there. The first thing I'm gonna do is put down a base coat of yellow. A base coat means it's just the first coat that we're gonna put on. We'll probably paint more over it later. I have a base coat on. Next, I need to decide what color I want my cat's nose to be. Maybe gray. Do you know how to make gray? I do. We're going to take some of our white paint first, and then we're gonna add in a little bit of black. That's an awesome gray. I'm gonna put it right on the cat's nose. You'll see I made a little bit of a mistake right here. You see how the gray went into the white? That can be a little frustrating during art sometimes, when you're trying to get things to look just how they look in your head, but it doesn't quite work when you're putting it on whatever you're making. This is actually a part about art that I really like. Sometimes mistakes teach us to be patient. Sometimes they teach us to try again and again and again. Sometimes we can turn our mistakes into something really cool looking. We can take the mistake and turn it into an opportunity for more art. I choose that one. Since I accidentally got some gray right here, I'm gonna go ahead and just make that line of gray really big and match on both sides. That word symmetrical again. What's on this side is also on this side. Now I'm gonna take a different brush and I'm gonna fill it up with white paint. Just white, not gray. And then I'm gonna make the colors blend together. Cool! We turned a mistake into art. And now it's darker on one side and lighter on the other. It's starting to look like a cat. Oh, I know. The next thing we need to paint is the cat's whiskers. All right, now I think I'm gonna take the black and outline everything that I just painted so it pops a little bit more. What else can we paint to make this cat unique? I have an idea. You know how we've been making this cat symmetrical? Like one eye on this side, one eye on this side, one ear on this side, one ear on this side? Sometimes things are special because they're not perfect on both sides. Let's put a spot over just one of this cat's eyes. That won't be symmetrical, that will be asymmetrical. And then we'll see that things are sometimes even cooler because they're not perfect and not exactly the same. Let's try it and see. What do you think? my own special, very unique mask that fits just my face. I love it. Now I just need to wait for my mask to dry and then I can put it on. I can hardly even wait. The mask is done. I love it. I feel unique. I feel special. I feel like a cat. I feel like I want to chase a mouse. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. We learned so much together. We learned about masks. We learned that masks have many different reasons and purposes for making and wearing them. We learned that masks can be made out of different things. We wear fabric masks to keep us safe and healthy. We wear masks that help us disguise ourselves, like when we wanted to blend in with the tree and we wore a mask made out of a leaf. Do you remember that? We even found a mask made out of bread. When do you think you would ever wear a mask made out of bread? I don't know, but we could probably imagine a time. Then we came back to the studio and we put Vaseline all on my face. Do you remember that? So it was really slippery. We put it on my cheeks and on my nose and on my forehead, and we made sure that all of my hair was out of the way. Then we took plaster strips, cut them up really small, dipped them in some water, and then put the strips on my face, all over my face, until we made a cat mask. Then we went back to my studio, put some paint on my palette. We used yellow and white and black. Oh, and we mixed the white and black together to make gray. We painted my cat mask all up, let it dry, put on the elastic, and now, perfect. We learned some other lessons too, didn't we? We learned the word symmetrical. We learned that it means having the same thing on both sides. But we also learned that sometimes when things aren't perfect, when they're not exactly the same, it makes them unique and special. Sometimes when we make a mistake in art, it can be frustrating, but we can take that mistake and learn to be patient, or learn to try again, or even take the mistake and turn it into an opportunity to make even cooler art. I love it. I love hanging out with you guys. See you next time. Want to make more things together? Me too. Kylee. That's me. Search Kylee Makes It for lots of fun art videos. Also, parents and educators, go to kyleemakesit.com. I have lots of things for you too. Like this video and subscribe.